Asia hides some of the most breathtaking small towns on the entire planet. Places where ancient temples, misty mountains, and glowing lanterns still feel wonderfully untouched by time. In this guide, we count down 10 unforgettable little towns that belong at the very top of your 2026 travel list. We skipped the crowded mega cities and chased the quiet corners instead. The riverside villages, tea-covered hills, and floating markets that most tourists sadly overlook. Each of these towns offers jaw-dropping beauty, warm local culture, and photographs you will treasure for a lifetime. So get comfortable, because this is a full 20-minute journey across the most beautiful corners of the continent. Stick around until the end, because our number one town might just become the most magical trip you ever take. We begin our countdown at number 10 with Pokhara, a laid-back lakeside town cradled beneath the towering Himalayas of central Nepal. It is the gateway to the famous Annapurna trekking region, yet it feels calm, green, and endlessly peaceful. The heart of Pokhara is Fiwa Lake, a mirror-smooth stretch of water that perfectly reflects the snowy Annapurna peaks at dawn. Wooden rowboats drift lazily across the surface, while the little Talbarahi temple sits marooned on its tiny island. This is one of the greatest paragliding destinations in the entire world, thanks to steady mountain thermals and jaw-dropping views. Colorful canopies float high above the lake as pilots circle beside eagles against a wall of white peaks. Wake before sunrise and travel up to Sarangkot viewpoint for a panorama that will genuinely leave you speechless. The first golden light spreads across Machapuchare and the Annapurna range, while the valley below stays wrapped in soft blue mist. Lakeside is the buzzing main strip, lined with cozy cafes, trekking shops, and rooftop restaurants serving hot Nepali dal bhat. In the evening, the lanterns flicker on and the smell of momo dumplings drifts along the waterfront. Just outside town, you can explore the mysterious Gupteshwar Cave and the thundering waters of Devi's Fall. These natural wonders sit only minutes from the peaks, making Pokhara a rare blend of adventure and total relaxation. The people here are famously gentle, and the pace of life invites you to slow down and simply breathe. Whether you trek for days or never leave the lakeshore, Pokhara rewards every kind of traveler. It is affordable, welcoming, and impossibly scenic. The perfect soft landing for anyone new to the Himalayas. That gentle mountain magic is exactly why Pokhara earns its place at number 10. At number 9, we climb into the green highlands of Sri Lanka to reach Ella, a tiny railway town wrapped in emerald tea plantations. Cool air, rolling hills, and a slow mountain rhythm make it an instant traveler favorite. Ella's most iconic sight is the Nine-Arch Bridge, a graceful stone viaduct curving through dense jungle far below the treetops. When the blue train rumbles across it, cameras click and the whole valley seems to hold its breath. The famous hike up Little Adams Peak is short, gentle, and endlessly rewarding, unfolding over lush tea-covered ridges. From the summit, you gaze across a rippling sea of green all the way to the dramatic Ella Gap. Adventurous visitors tackle the steeper trek up Ella Rock for sweeping views that stretch toward the distant southern plains. The trail winds through eucalyptus forest, working tea estates, and quiet villages where pickers wave hello. Down in the valley, the powerful Ravana Falls tumbles beside the road in a wide curtain of white water. Local legend ties this cascade to an ancient epic, adding a layer of myth to its natural beauty. The train journey into Ella is often called one of the most beautiful rail rides on Earth. Passengers lean from open doorways as the carriages sway past waterfalls, tunnels, and endless terraces of bright green tea. The town itself is compact and friendly, with cafes serving fresh mango juice, curries, and steaming pots of Ceylon tea. Backpackers and families mingle easily in the cool evening air beneath a canopy of stars. Ella proves that Sri Lanka is so much more than beaches, offering a cool green escape high above the coast. For that reason, this charming little railway town comfortably claims our number 9 spot. Number 8 takes us to South Korea and the ancient royal city of Gyeongju, often called a museum without walls. Once the glittering capital of the Silla Kingdom, it overflows with tombs, temples, and treasures 1,000 years old. The grassy royal tombs of Tumuli Park rise like gentle green hills scattered across the peaceful town center. Walking between these ancient burial mounds at sunset feels quietly magical, especially when the sky turns soft and pink. Crowning Gyeongju is Bulguksa Temple, a masterpiece of stone terraces, wooden halls, and elegant pagodas set against forested hills. Recognized by UNESCO, it remains one of the finest examples of Buddhist art in all of Korea. High above the town sits the Seoguram Grotto, home to a serene stone Buddha gazing calmly toward the distant sea. The short mountain walk to reach it is peaceful, shaded, and utterly rewarding at dawn. Every spring, Gyeongju bursts into a cloud of cherry blossoms that line the lakes, roads, and ancient tomb parks. Petals drift across the water of Boman Lake, turning the whole town into a soft pink dream. After dark, the reconstructed Donggung Palace and Wolji Pond glow with golden reflections across perfectly still water. It is one of the most photographed night scenes in Korea, and it truly deserves the fame. Rent a bicycle and glide between the sights, pausing for street food like hot bread stuffed with sweet red bean. Gyeongju makes history feel alive, relaxed, and wonderfully easy to explore at your own pace. Few places let you cycle past thousand-year-old wonders with such calm and space around you. That rare mix of deep history and gentle beauty secures Gyeongju its well-earned number 8 ranking. At number 7, we drift onto the water in Myanmar, to the little town of Nyaungshwe, gateway to the famous Inle Lake. This is a world of stilt villages, floating gardens, and fishermen who row with one leg. The leg-rowing fishermen of Inle are among the most iconic sights in all of Southeast Asia. Balancing on the stern of narrow boats, they wrap one leg around an oar and glide silently across the misty water. Entire communities here live in wooden houses raised high on stilts above the shimmering surface of the lake. Children paddle to school, markets float from boat to boat, and daily life unfolds gently on the water. The famous floating gardens are a marvel of ingenuity, with tomatoes and flowers grown on thick beds of woven lakeweed. Farmers tend these green corridors from canoes, harvesting crops that seem to sprout straight from the water. The quiet town of Nyaungshwe makes the perfect base, with friendly guest houses, riverside cafes, and easy boat access. Hire a longtail at dawn and watch the sun rise pink and gold over the still lake. Scattered around the shoreline, you will find ancient stupas, silk-weaving workshops, and a market that rotates between villages. Skilled artisans spin lotus stems into rare thread, creating fabrics found almost nowhere else on Earth. Nearby, the crumbling temples of Indine cluster on a hillside, half swallowed by trees and softly glowing at sunset. Hundreds of weathered stupas lean together in a scene that feels wonderfully lost in time. This is slow travel at its most beautiful, a place where the water sets the rhythm of every single day. For that dreamlike calm, Nyaungshwe and Inle Lake glide gracefully into our number 7 spot. Number 6 carries us up into the mountains of Taiwan to Jiufen, a former gold mining village clinging to a steep hillside. Its narrow lantern-lit alleys and sweeping ocean views feel like stepping into a storybook. The old street of Jiufen is a maze of stone staircases packed with tea houses, snack stalls, and glowing red lanterns. As dusk falls, thousands of lights flicker on and the whole hillside begins to shimmer. The historic tea houses here are the true stars, with wooden balconies that hang out over the valley and sea. Sip warm oolong from a tiny cup, while mist rolls in and lanterns sway gently in the breeze. On clear days, the view stretches far across the rooftops all the way to the deep blue Pacific Ocean. Green mountains tumble straight down to the coast, framing Jiufen in dramatic and unforgettable scenery. Food lovers will adore the old street, where vendors serve taro balls, fishball soup, and sweet peanut ice cream rolls. Every corner releases a new aroma, pulling you deeper into the crowded and joyful lanes. Many believe Jiufen helped inspire the dreamlike bathhouse world of a beloved animated film. Whether or not that is true, the town's glowing lanterns and steep alleys truly do feel wonderfully enchanted. Arrive in the late afternoon to catch both the daylight views and the magical golden glow after dark. The transformation from misty mountain village to sea of warm light is genuinely spellbinding to witness. Few small towns balance nostalgia, flavor, and beauty quite as perfectly as this old gold mining gem. For its lantern-lit magic and mountain sea views, Jiufen shines brightly at number 6. At number 5, we travel to the mountainous heart of Japan and the beautifully preserved town of Takayama. Tucked in the Japanese Alps, its old wooden streets and morning markets feel gently frozen in the Edo period. The Sanmachi Old Town is a postcard of dark timber merchant houses, sake breweries, and hanging cedar globes. Walking these lanes at dawn, before the crowds arrive, feels like slipping quietly back through the centuries. Each morning, the riverside markets come alive with farmers selling pickles, apples, crafts, and freshly steamed rice treats. Stall holders greet you warmly as mountain water rushes past beneath the old red bridges. Takayama is famous for its spectacular seasonal festivals, when towering ornate floats are paraded through the historic streets. These centuries-old wooden carriages are considered some of the finest in all of Japan. The surrounding Japanese Alps deliver stunning scenery in every season, from cherry blossoms to fiery autumn maples and deep winter snow. Crisp mountain air and clear rivers give the whole town a fresh and invigorating feel. Food here is a genuine highlight, especially the melt-in-your-mouth. Hide a beef grilled fresh at street-side stalls. Pair it with local sake brewed from pure alpine water for an unforgettable mountain feast. Takayama makes a perfect base for exploring the wider mountains, yet the town alone easily fills several happy days. Its blend of history, food, and alpine beauty is quietly irresistible. Slow, elegant, and deeply atmospheric. This is old Japan exactly as travelers dream it. That timeless mountain charm earns Takayama a proud number 5 on our countdown. Number 4 sweeps us into the tropical hills of Bali to Ubud, the lush cultural and spiritual soul of the island. Surrounded by emerald rice terraces and sacred temples, it hums with art, ritual, and jungle greenery. The Tegalalang rice terraces near Ubud cascade down the valley in perfect emerald steps carved over many generations. Farmers still tend them by hand, and morning mist makes the whole scene glow an unreal shade of green. Ubud is filled with ornate Hindu temples where daily offerings of flowers and incense scent the warm tropical air. The sound of gamelan music drifts from courtyards as dancers rehearse beneath carved stone gateways. The famous Sacred Monkey Forest is a jungle sanctuary where cheeky long-tailed macaques roam among mossy ancient shrines. Towering trees and vine-draped statues make it feel like a lost temple deep in the rainforest. Wander the town center and you will find yoga studios, art galleries, and cafes serving fresh smoothie bowls. Ubud has long-drawn painters, healers, and dreamers seeking creativity and calm in equal measure. Just outside town, hidden waterfalls like Teganungan crash into jungle pools perfect for a cooling tropical swim. Rice paddy walks lead past palm groves, ducks, and little shrines wrapped in checkered cloth. Evenings bring hypnotic traditional dance performances, with flickering firelight and chanting that echoes through the humid night air. Every day here feels rich with color, spirit, and gentle island warmth. Ubud blends nature, culture, and serenity into one intoxicating tropical package unlike anywhere else. For that lush and soulful magic, it dances gracefully into our number 4 position. At number 3, we arrive in central Vietnam at the enchanting riverside town of Hoi An, a lantern-lit jewel of the coast. Its golden walls, ancient shop houses, and glowing paper lanterns create pure fairy tale magic after dark. The old town of Hoi An is a UNESCO treasure of mustard yellow buildings, wooden shutters, and flower-draped balconies. Cars are banned from the historic core, so you wander freely through streets soaked in centuries of trade. Each evening, thousands of silk lanterns bloom into color, reflecting across the gentle Thu Bon River. Visitors release tiny candlelit floats onto the water, sending soft golden ripples drifting into the warm night. The iconic Japanese covered bridge has arched over a narrow canal here for more than 400 years. Its weathered wood and tiled roof make it one of the most beloved landmarks in all of Vietnam. Hoi An is world famous for its tailors, who can craft a custom suit or dress in a single day. Rolls of vibrant silk fill every shop window, tempting travelers with beautiful, bespoke souvenirs. The food scene here is extraordinary, from fragrant cow lao noodles to crispy banh mi and delicate white rose dumplings. Riverside stalls glow with lanterns as the irresistible aromas of Vietnamese cooking fill the air. By day, Hoi An is peaceful and golden, but by night it becomes one of the most romantic places on earth. Boats drift past, lanterns shimmer, and the whole town feels wrapped in a warm, honeyed glow. Few destinations combine history, craft, food, and beauty as effortlessly as this magical little riverside town. That intoxicating lantern-lit charm earns Hoi An a radiant number 3. At number 2, we journey deep into the snowy mountains of Japan to the storybook village of Shirakawa-go. Famous for its steep, thatched farmhouses, it looks like a scene lifted straight from a winter fairy tale. The village is celebrated for its gasho-style farmhouses, whose steep triangular roofs are built to shed the region's heavy snowfall. Some of these remarkable wooden homes have stood proudly for more than 250 years. In winter, Shirakawa-go transforms into a magical wonderland of snow-capped roofs and softly glowing windows. On special evenings, the whole village is illuminated, casting a warm, golden light across the white valley. From the Shirayama viewpoint above the village, you can take in the entire valley of clustered farmhouses at once. The scene of steep roofs against forested peaks is one of the most photographed views in all of Japan. This remote valley sits protected as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, preserving a way of life that has nearly vanished. Locals still farm rice, weave crafts, and welcome curious travelers into their historic homes. Each season paints Shirakawa-go anew, from spring greenery to autumn's fiery reds and the deep white of winter. Yet it is the snowy months that draw travelers from every corner of the globe. Staying overnight in a family-run farmhouse is unforgettable, complete with home-cooked mountain meals and total silence. When the day trippers leave, the village settles into a peace that feels utterly timeless. There are few places on earth as postcard perfect as this hidden alpine hamlet. For its pure fairy tale beauty, Shirakawa-go proudly claims our number 2 spot. And now, our number 1, the most beautiful small town in Asia, the sacred riverside city of Luang Prabang in northern Laos. Where the Mekong meets golden temples and misty mountains, pure enchantment truly comes alive. Luang Prabang sits on a peninsula where the mighty Mekong and Nam Khan rivers gently meet. This whole town is a UNESCO treasure, blending gilded Buddhist temples with elegant French colonial architecture. Each dawn, saffron-robed monks walk silently through the streets, collecting alms in an ancient and moving ritual. Kneeling locals offer sticky rice as the soft morning light spills across the sleepy temple town. The town glitters with more than 30 temples, including the dazzling gold and glass mosaics of Wat Sieng Thong. Their sweeping roofs and shimmering facades make every quiet corner feel deeply sacred and serene. Just outside town lie the spectacular Kwangsi waterfalls, cascading over limestone into pools of impossible turquoise blue. You can swim beneath the falls or hike up through jungle to viewpoints high above the water. Climb Mount Fuji in the heart of town for a breathtaking panorama of rivers, temples, and forested peaks. At sunset, the sky blazes orange over the Mekong while temple bells ring softly across the valley. The lively night market fills the main street each evening with hand-woven textiles, lanterns, and delicious Laos street food. Vendors serve coconut cakes and grilled river fish beneath a canopy of glowing paper stars. Luang Prabang blends spirituality, nature, and old-world grace into something genuinely unforgettable. Peaceful, yet profound, it is the crown jewel of Southeast Asia and our clear number one. And there you have it, 10 of the most beautiful small towns anywhere in Asia, each one a world unto itself. From Himalayan lakes to snowy farmhouses and lantern-lit rivers, every single one promises pure wonder. Which of these magical towns would you visit first? And did your favorite hidden gem make our list? Drop a comment below and let us know, because we truly love hearing where your wanderlust wants to take you. If this journey inspired you, please like and subscribe to Kahana Designs for more beautiful travel guides every week. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and safe travels.